It has been quite a while since I've done any prints on paper. I started out doing eco prints on watercolour paper and slowly moved on to fabric. Got a little bit obsessed with the fabric, and then I started dyeing yarn and other things. But yesterday I thought to myself, look, I might go back to where I began and do some watercolour prints. I stopped by the side of the road and collected a little bit of hawthorn leaves. That's these ones here. As the name of my shop is Hawthorn Grove, I thought it better be about time I tried to see how they worked out. I'm quite pleased by what we got. I'll take you through a few of the prints I did yesterday. Most of the plants are foraged from my back garden, or maybe I should say my weed patch. So this one is dock leaves, petty spurge and crane's bill geranium, most well known as weeds. So these ones I simmered in a large baking tray and did double-sided. That one there's a rhubarb leaf. It's going to be a little bit hard to choose which side I keep for framing. These ones were little like grasses with red seeds. I think they may be from the dock. I'm not absolutely sure. And on the other side there's some eucalyptus and bottle brush. This one is another rhubarb leaf, which is apparently also great for dyeing fabric and yarn. And some more of those seedy little things. Here's another large rhubarb leaf and some crane's bill geranium. And on the other side is a bit more hawthorn. Now raspberry print's quite nice. Raspberry leaves, really superb detail. So I'm quite happy with those. I think I will add them to my favourites list. My process for doing these was stacking the pieces of watercolour paper with leaves in between. These ones are dock. And then weighing them down with some heavy rocks and bricks so they get good contact, and simmering them in a big baking tray for about an hour and a half. I also threw in some rusty tools, and before I added the leaves I dipped them in an iron water solution. This one's probably my favourite print of the day, which was just quite accidental. I laid the cover of the watercolour artist pad on the top of the prints to stop the rocks damaging them, and it printed beautifully, and I'm quite sad. I might just frame this one for myself. So I did the larger prints, and then these smaller ones, this one's raspberry again, I folded in half, popped the leaf in between and folded over, and these ones I steamed in the top of a pot, so they come out a little bit differently. This one's rose, and so they're mirror images, but they're not the same on both sides. This one is fern leaf, and with these prints I also dip them in the iron water, and that's what gives them the lovely enhanced edges, so the dark outline. This dock leaf came out beautifully. You can see all the lovely veins. I will be later on framing some of these up. This one's a big eucalyptus leaf. Oh, nothing on the back of that one, it must have been. At the bottom, a couple of rhubarb, some more geranium. The wheat grass, I think it is, the weeds that grow in the back garden that looks like wheat. They came out this lovely green, which was quite interesting. Some more eucalyptus, some more fern, dandelion, another rhubarb leaf. I will have to strip some of the leaves off that and try out some dye. It's gone to seed anyway, so I'll give that a go in the coming weeks. This one's some dock leaf. This was a rose from my other rose plant, and that's come out a beautiful shade of purple. Very pleased with that one. And this one was just an extra piece. I accidentally had two together, nothing printed on that, but that's okay, we'll use it another time. I hope you enjoy my designs. I will be framing some of these up and taking them along to the Penguin Market and the Northwest Tassie Makers Market in Ulverston. Thank you.